Amy and Chris Marek finally divorce announcement right now. But why divorce announcement? Tori Roloff twin baby upcoming announcement today. Karen Chandler divorce. Today, we're bringing you a story that shocked fans around the world. Amy Roloff, one of the beloved stars of Little People, Big World, and her husband Chris Marek, have made a public announcement that they are officially getting a divorce. What led to this shocking decision? What went wrong between the couple? Let's dive into the details of this highly unexpected breakup and look back at their journey together. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Today's topic is one that has really rocked the fans of Little People, Big World. Amy Roloff, a household name, and her husband, Chris Marek, have announced that they are getting a divorce. This news has taken many people by surprise, and fans are left asking, why? What led to this point? And what does it mean for the future of their lives and the future of the Roloff family? We're going to break it all down for you in this video. Let's start by looking back at how Amy and Chris' relationship started. Amy Roloff first gained fame on TLC's Little People, Big World, where she showcased her life as a little person raising her children on the Roloff farm in Oregon. In 2015, Amy and her then-husband Matt Roloff announced their separation after 27 years of marriage. This news was heart-wrenching for fans who had watched their love story unfold over the years. After the divorce, fans witnessed Amy navigating the challenges of single life, and over time, she began to open up about dating again. In 2017, she met Chris Marek, a photographer from Oregon, and the two hit it off instantly. Chris, who didn't have much public exposure before, became a fixture in the Roloff family storyline on the show. The couple quickly became one of the fan favorites, and their relationship blossomed. They were often seen out on dates, attending family events, and supporting each other. In 2019, they got engaged, and in 2021, they tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony. The wedding was a huge event, not only for the couple but for the entire Roloff family, as it was seen as a new chapter in Amy's life. But today, fans were shocked when Amy and Chris made the unexpected announcement that they were getting a divorce. The couple posted a joint statement across their social media platforms, confirming the split. The statement read, "After much reflection and deep conversation, we have decided that we are going our separate ways. Our time together has been filled with love and respect, and we will continue to be supportive of each other's journey in the future. We hope our fans and loved ones understand and respect our decision. We appreciate the privacy at this time." It's clear from this message that the divorce wasn't the result of a dramatic fallout or public scandal. Instead, the two seem to be parting ways amicably, which begs the question, what led to this decision after just a few years of marriage? To understand why Amy and Chris are getting divorced, we need to take a closer look at their relationship and the challenges they may have faced behind the scenes. The public image of their marriage was often portrayed as loving and supportive, but as we know, things can be quite different behind closed doors. First, let's talk about Amy's life after her first marriage to Matt Roloff. Amy spent more than 25 years with Matt, and their divorce was a significant life change. It's possible that Amy, having been in a long-term relationship for so long, might have found it challenging to fully move on and embrace a new life with someone else. There are many fans who have speculated that the baggage from her first marriage may have played a role in her relationship with Chris. Furthermore, navigating co-parenting with Matt, especially as their farm and business were still central to their lives, may have added an emotional strain. While Amy and Chris seem to be a great match in public, private life can often present challenges that viewers don't see. Another factor that may have contributed to their split is the difference in lifestyles. Amy had spent much of her life on the Roloff farm, and although Chris was a part of that, his life was quite different. Chris didn't come from a farming background, and while he embraced Amy's world, it's possible that they had differing long-term goals. Chris's focus has always been on his photography career, and while they tried to find common ground, it's possible that their professional and personal aspirations simply didn't align in the long term. Amy may have still felt deeply connected to her family farm and her role as the matriarch of the Roloff family, while Chris may have wanted more independence and less of the public spotlight that came with being married to a reality TV star. Being in the public eye comes with its own unique set of pressures. For Amy, Chris, and the Roloff family, life has always been very public, from their personal struggles to their family dynamics. While many fans adored Amy and Chris's relationship, the reality of constantly being on camera and having their private lives scrutinized could have taken a toll. Though they seem to handle the public spotlight well, it's important to remember that reality TV often portrays an edited version of events. Being constantly in the media, dealing with fans' expectations, and maintaining an image for TV could easily put a strain on a marriage. Amy and Chris were no exception to this challenge. Finally, personal growth is something that we all go through. Amy and Chris both underwent significant changes in their lives over the years. Amy, after the end of her first marriage, was rediscovering herself and starting fresh. Chris, too, had to adjust to life with Amy's high-profile public persona. It's possible that over time, both Amy and Chris found themselves growing in different directions. Amy may have wanted to focus on her own personal development, including her work and time with her children. Chris, on the other hand, might have been looking for a quieter, more private life. So, after everything, what's next for Amy and Chris? They've made it clear that they plan to remain civil and supportive of one another, and we wish them both the best in their future endeavors. Although their marriage has come to an end, there's still a lot of love and respect between them. It's always hard when a couple who has been through so much together decides to go their separate ways, but sometimes it's just a part of life. It's a shocking day in the world of reality TV as Tori and Zach Roloff, stars of the hit show Little People, Big World, have announced their divorce. Yes, you heard that right. After years of being one of the most beloved couples on TV, their relationship has come to an unexpected and heartbreaking end. In today's video, we'll be diving into the details behind the divorce, the reasons that led to this decision, and what this means for their family moving forward. Stick around as we break it all down for you. Today, news broke that Tori and Zach Roloff have decided to divorce after nearly 8 years of marriage. This announcement has stunned fans across the globe, as they've been a staple of the Little People, Big World series for years. Their love story was often seen as one of the most heartwarming parts of the show, and many fans couldn't imagine them apart. The announcement was made in a joint statement on social media this morning, where both Tori and Zach expressed their decision to separate with mutual respect for each other. They confirmed that they've been going through a tough period in their relationship, and while it's been an emotional journey, they've decided to part ways for the sake of their personal well-being and the future of their children. So, what led to this shocking split? For those who have followed the Roloff family over the years, there have been signs of strain in Zach and Tori's relationship that have been building up for some time. In this section, we'll take a look at the possible reasons for their divorce, considering both public and private factors that may have contributed. While Zach and Tori were always supportive of each other on the show, tensions were sometimes visible. One of the key factors that may have impacted their marriage was the ongoing tension with Zach's family, particularly with his father, Matt Roloff. Over the years, we've seen Zach struggle with his relationship with his father, especially regarding the family farm. The Roloff farm has been a source of conflict, and fans saw how emotional Zach became when Matt decided to sell part of the farm instead of passing it down to his children. Could this farm issue have affected Zach and Tori's marriage? It's possible. When couples face financial stress and family turmoil, it can strain even the strongest of relationships. Another major factor that could have contributed to their divorce is the strain of raising children. Tori and Zach have 2 kids, Jackson and Lila, and as parents of children with dwarfism, they faced unique challenges that many parents don't experience. While Tori and Zach have always been open about these challenges, raising kids with special needs can sometimes take a toll on a relationship. Both of them have openly discussed the difficulties they face in parenting, particularly when it comes to ensuring that Jackson and Lila feel empowered and supported. But it's clear that balancing the pressures of parenthood, especially with the added difficulties that come with their children's medical needs, can sometimes cause a strain in a marriage. Parenting can be tough, even in the best of circumstances. But when you're also trying to navigate public life, media scrutiny, and the expectations that come with being reality TV stars, it can amplify existing issues. Zach and Tori are no strangers to these pressures, and it's possible that they just weren't able to weather the storm together anymore. Being on a reality show like Little People, Big World comes with its own set of challenges, not the least of which is the constant attention from the public and media. Over the years, fans have gotten a glimpse into Zach and Tori's personal lives, but they've also been the subject of online scrutiny. Whether it's criticism over their parenting style, or even accusations regarding their relationship, the couple has had to endure a fair amount of public pressure. Social media, while offering the opportunity for fans to connect with celebrities, can also become a double-edged sword. The Roloffs have had to deal with online commentary about everything from how they raise their kids to their decisions on the farm. Constant judgment, even if it comes from strangers, can have a negative impact on any relationship. Communication is often cited as one of the biggest challenges in any marriage. In recent seasons of Little People, Big World, we've seen moments where Zach and Tori appeared to struggle with effectively communicating with each other. Whether it was the decision about moving away from the family farm or their differing views on certain aspects of their future, these moments of miscommunication and lack of understanding may have been contributing factors in their decision to divorce. Over time, many couples find that they grow in different directions. It's a painful realization, but it's also a reality for many. For Zach and Tori, it's possible that their individual goals and aspirations no longer aligned, and they felt that they were no longer able to meet each other's needs in a way that was healthy for both of them. Of course, with any divorce, there's always the impact on the family. The Roloffs have always been close-knit, and this news will undoubtedly affect not just Zach and Tori, but also their extended family, including Matt and Amy Roloff, and the children who have been raised in the public eye. It's also worth noting that Tori and Zach had a somewhat strained relationship with Matt and Amy at various points, particularly around the issue of the farm and other family dynamics. How this divorce will affect those family relationships remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the Roloff family has always been a tight-knit group, and it's likely that they'll continue to support each other during this difficult time. So what's next for Zach and Tori? While they've made the decision to divorce, they've both stated that they remain committed to co-parenting their children. The couple has also reassured fans that their priority is the well-being and happiness of their kids, which will always come first. As for their future, it's unclear what direction each of them will take. Zach has expressed interest in continuing his work with the family farm, though it's unclear how this divorce will affect his role there. Tori, on the other hand, has always been very involved in her community and with her social media presence, and she's likely to continue doing so as she navigates life post-divorce. Divorce is never easy, especially when you've been in the public eye for so long. Zach and Tori's announcement has shocked many of their fans, but we should also remember that they are real people going through a difficult time. While we may never know the full details of what led to their divorce, It's clear that they both want what's best for themselves and their children moving forward. Divorce can be a painful process, but it can also lead to personal growth and new opportunities. We wish Zach and Tori the best as they embark on this new chapter of their lives. And to their fans, remember that while we may feel a sense of loss watching this chapter close, it's important to support them during this time. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our latest updates on the Roloff family. Today, we're diving into some shocking news: Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's divorce announcement. After years of speculation, it's official: Matt and Karen have decided to part ways. But why did this happen? What led to their separation after all these years together? Let's break it down. Before we get into the details of the divorce, let's take a moment to remind ourselves who Matt and Karen are. For longtime fans of Little People, Big World, Matt Roloff is a household name. He's one of the stars of the reality show, a farmer, and a well-known advocate for little people's rights. He's also the co-owner of the Roloff Farms, a sprawling property that has been at the center of much of the family drama. And then there's Karen Chandler. Karen first came into the picture as the Roloff's farm manager, and over time, her relationship with Matt blossomed into something much more. After Matt's separation from his first wife, Amy Roloff, in 2016, he and Karen started dating and quickly became one of the most talked-about couples in the reality TV world. Together, Matt and Karen became a staple of Little People, Big World, and many fans believed they were the perfect match. But behind the scenes, things weren't always as picture-perfect as they appeared. So what happened? Why are Matt and Karen getting divorced now, after nearly 7 years together? The couple made their announcement earlier today through a joint statement on social media, and the news has taken fans by surprise. Here's a breakdown of what we know. Matt and Karen expressed that despite their deep love for each other, they've reached a point where they need to go their separate ways. The statement emphasized that the decision was mutual and that they will continue to have a strong friendship moving forward. Now, this news comes as a bit of a shock to fans who thought Matt and Karen were doing well. But if we look closely at the relationship, there have been several signs over the past couple of years that things may not have been as smooth as they seemed. First, there were the tensions that arose between Matt and his ex-wife, Amy. While the two seemed to have made peace for the most part, there were moments where the dynamics of co-parenting and family interactions were strained. Karen, who had worked with Matt for years on the farm, found herself in the middle of the Roloff family drama. Matt's relationship with Amy, his relationship with his sons, and even Karen's role in all of this likely put a strain on the couple over time. It wasn't just about the family farm and their business. It was about trying to balance their personal lives with the constant spotlight of reality TV. And let's not forget the big issue of the farm. For those who have followed the show, you know how important Roloff Farms is to Matt and his family. There have been ongoing disagreements within the Roloff family about the future of the farm, with Matt wanting to sell off portions of the property while his kids, particularly Zach, wanted to keep it in the family. Karen, too, was involved in the discussions, and it's no secret that some of those conversations led to tension between Matt and the other family members. Matt Roloff has also faced personal challenges that may have contributed to the breakup. As many of you know, Matt is a little person, and his health has been a concern over the years. He's been open about his struggles with arthritis and other health issues. While Karen has been supportive throughout, it's clear that the physical and emotional demands of caregiving can take a toll on any relationship. Additionally, Matt's desire for independence and his decisions regarding the farm and future plans may have added to the distance between him and Karen. Karen, who had her own life before meeting Matt, might have had different visions for her future. Some reports suggest that Karen may have wanted to focus more on her own life and career, while Matt was still deeply entrenched in his farming legacy. There's also the matter of how their relationship played out publicly. Being in the public eye for so long, especially with a reality TV show like Little People, Big World, can put incredible pressure on a relationship. What works behind closed doors may not always translate well on screen, and vice versa. One of the most talked about elements of Matt and Karen's relationship has been the dynamic with Matt's ex-wife, Amy. After their divorce in 2016, Amy and Matt had to navigate raising their children together while also coexisting with their new romantic partners. While Amy and Karen have had their fair share of awkward moments, they've worked to keep things civil for the sake of the family. However, the reality of co-parenting and maintaining a relationship with an ex-spouse, while also dealing with the complexities of a new partner, can't always be easy. Amy, now married to Chris Marek, has often shared her thoughts on her own relationship with Matt and Karen. And while it hasn't always been smooth, it's clear that family matters have played a role in this split. There's also been speculation that Karen's role on the farm, particularly how involved she was in family decisions, caused some friction, not just between Matt and his children, but also between Matt and Amy. Whether it was the children's differing views on the future of the farm or Karen's role in decisions that affected the family dynamic, tension seemed to be brewing. Naturally, the divorce has sparked a lot of reactions from fans. Some fans are heartbroken, having followed Matt and Karen's relationship for so long, while others are speculating on the true cause of the split. Was it the pressure of reality TV? Was it the issues within the family? Or was it simply a matter of two people growing apart over time? Some fans are supporting the couple and respecting their decision, while others are questioning what went wrong. It's always hard to see a beloved couple part ways, especially when they've shared so much of their lives with us on screen. So, what's next for Matt and Karen? As of now, both have said they plan to remain friends and coexist peacefully, especially when it comes to their future endeavors with the farm. Fans can expect to see Matt continue his work on Roloff Farms, while Karen may focus on her personal projects and career. The reality of life after divorce is always challenging, especially when you've spent years in the spotlight. For now, it seems like both Matt and Karen are committed to moving forward in a positive way, despite the sadness surrounding their breakup. So there you have it, Matt and Karen's divorce announcement and the reasons behind it. It's always hard when a relationship ends, especially after so many years in the public eye. We hope both Matt and Karen find happiness moving forward and continue to thrive in whatever they do next. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Matt and Karen's split? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Roloff family. Until next time, take care.